Hi Green Heroes, thank you so much for tuning in to the next podcast. So today's topic is what green business can you start in 2023? So there are a few green business that you can start without large capital. Like, sometimes when people say that you need hundreds of thousands or millions to start a business, well, that is not correct, but rather to see what kind of business you want to start. So today, many things can start with low cost, zero cost, or even you don't need to even use your own money, but rather you fundraise your own fund through a collective group of like-minded people who support your cause, and you can use that money to launch your business. So let me start with a low cost or zero cost business that you can do. Okay, green business that you can do without much investment. So number one would be starting a food rescue organization. So a food rescue organization, at the end of the day, the main thing that we function on behind the scenes is usually, is that we need manpowers, and manpowers can actually be you can actually get it through volunteerism. So you can actually form a group of volunteers to go out there and rescue food from F&B, to go out there and rescue food from hotels and give it to those in need. So those all does not involve money if people are willing to do it voluntarily. But for Green Hero, we are doing it different. Yes, we do have call day to day, but sometimes not our volunteers are available all the time. So what we do is that we pay, we have to hire external driver to actually help us to pick up the food and send to NGOs or even to those in need. And also at the same time, we also do pay. How do we get the funds to pay these people? Is that we sell the food. Okay, some of the merchants allow us to sell the food, so we sell it at a discounted price, and the profit we earn over there will be used to cover our operation. Besides that as well, we do have corporate sponsor once in a while that give us a big sum of money, and we will utilize those funds to cover all our logistics. So the main cost of running a food rescue organization, number one, is definitely a logistic. Warehouse you don't need, because at the end of the day, the foods are all coming from the restaurants, hotels and all, so they can keep the food until you can go there and pick up from them and send it to the NGOs. So warehouse is not a concern unless you plan to set up your own kitchen, a soup kitchen. Then yes, you need a large investment. But overall, to start a food rescue organization, literally there is no cost, and you can start with voluntary. Okay, the second business that you can start with low cost as well would be becoming an affiliate agent. So what I mean by that is becoming an affiliate agent, right? It's that you can actually sell other people products on your platform. Okay, if you're an influencer, you can actually sell their products and you get a commission for every product sold. Or you can create a website where you put all these green products so that where people can go in and buy from you, and you earn a commission for every product you sold. So it's something like drop shipping. So which means that you only focus on marketing, and then once you get an order, you just update the product person who gives you the product, or the company that you have already partnered to become the affiliate. You just tell them about this order. They will do the packaging for you. They will and they will drop off at the nearest post office as well. So that's what I mean by affiliate marketing. So you can do that. So there's a lot of green products out there. If you want connections to some green companies out there, can connect you, such as Pokey, Cisco, the biodegradable phone casing. We also have candles as well, and there are many great things out there that I can connect you. Even Pocari chocolate, which is also a sustainable chocolate company, so that is something that can connect you. Some more as well, or what other more? Okay, so another one as well, to start recycling business. So today, to start recycling business, you can actually go around with your own car to collect from your community, or you can organize an event, monthly event, where people can drop off their waste at a centralized location, and then you just go and pick up there, and then you sell it to the recycler. Or you can get the recycler to come over to your place, pick up from you, and all you need to do is just to arrange an activity where the people can actually donate their recyclable items to you, and you sell it to the recycler. So that is something you can start with low cost. What other else? So the fourth one that I would suggest here for low cost business would definitely be making a candle. So nowadays, there are some companies out there that actually collect cooking oil, okay, and they make candle from that. So this is kind of great company. Or they also use cooking oil to make soap as well. So this is something you can do. A lot of people out there, they have a lot of cooking oil and they do not know where to throw or who to give. So if you can be that person to collect cooking oil and turn them into soap or candle, you will definitely do something great for the environment, and after all you're getting free, or maybe even if you want to pay them, maybe you give them 1 ringgit for 1 kg, also don't mind. But when you sell, you can sell at a higher margin and you earn a lot of profit from that. So those are the samples of low cost. So if you want to talk about something with a large investment, so you want to start with a large investment business, well, that one especially where you need to set up a place, a store, such as a zero waste store. So zero waste store usually requires you need a year, you need at least 100,000 or 150,000 because you have rented to pay. You need your staff, you have utilities, you need to buy the items, the shelf and the decoration. So it's usually about 100,000 to 150 in the first year. So and until today, I do not know any zero waste store that is profitable. It's hard to earn profit, so take note of that. And so this is something, but zero waste store, at the end of the day, you're providing something good to the community, to the society. It's a good solution. And another business as well that requires a lot of money as well, like 100 to 200,000, would definitely be setting up a recycling center. So what I mean by setting up a recycling center is that you set up a recycling center in a way that you put yourself in a community where people can come over, drop off their waste on their own, and then they can do it, consistently doing it like a habit. Like right now, like for example, today when you go to town area or you go to some places where you want to sell recyclable items, you need to find those stores, right? So what you can do is that you can also create those stores in your neighborhood, so it's easier for people and people do not need to travel so far. So this is something you can think of as well. Another business as well would be a pre-loved shop. So pre-loved shop, usually you need to have a push cart. A push cart usually costs about 1,000 to or less than 1,000. So that is something that you can look at, whether to have a push cart over there. This is something you can think of to sell all pre-loved items. There are many people are willing to give you pre-loved items for free, and you can actually get them for free or low cost, and you can sell it at a double or triple the price, but you have to sell it below market price. Last example that I can share with you here would definitely be to sell to do pop-up market. So you can actually organize pop-up market where this pop-up market emphasize on green community only. So people who goes there, they are green-minded people, and definitely these are the green vendors. You can create a platform where all the green entrepreneurs or maybe green solutions can go to a marketplace, and you just charge them a rental, and they can go there and sell and make it a weekly thing or monthly thing where people know that every month or every week they have this event, a green event, an eco pop-up market, where they can actually shop and go and support their local brand, local green company brand, to actually keep themselves sustained and also to give them more money so that they can continue to grow from time to time. So these are some of the examples of green business that you can take into consideration. So that's all from me. So thank you so much for tuning in to today's topic, and if you have any other topics that you want us to speak in the future, feel free to leave a comment, and we will do our best to educate and empower you on that topic so that you can share this knowledge with other people out there. So that's all for today's podcast topic. Thank you, and I'll see you in our next episode.